The boomer is screaming again. I should go around and ask other people if they're also sick and tired of this freak, because he's making life very tough for everybody who lives around here. Every day there's always something, and the only thing he knows how to cope with it is to scream at people. He's just a big baby. I wonder if he's old enough. I actually wonder if he's legible to be evicted from his home, because holy shit, that would be nice. Nobody else has a problem here. It's only him. Please remove the malcontent. Smells stinky in here. Open a window. Open a window. You bitch. Have a bath? Had a bath. Well, I don't have a bath. I shower. I own a bath. I can have a bath if I like. But I don't want to have a bath. Steam keeps doing this thing where when I press to play a game the first time, it shuts itself off. Only when I click on it a second time does it come back. I got some apple juice because it was cheaper than what I usually buy. Bath stream finally. Finally for your amusement.
Okay, so we're gonna play some Terraria with Calamity mod.
Surprise! I've actually got a collection of people's different voices that I'm gonna play every now and then. Like sometime next week, I'm gonna wait for Neb to come on and just fucking play something of his. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's a new way to fuck with people. Okay, alright. Yes, I remember now. Oh, yes. Quite well, quite so. Let me reduce that a bit. There we go. Yeah, the boomer's fucking losing his mind today. I don't know what's up. Nobody tell Neb, just watch his reaction. Hold on. Hey, Pep. Hey, Pep, we got some new pranks. Hold on, I need to find a good one. Is that how you spell his name? I don't think it is. Does he have a YouTube? He has to. Yeah, it's right there. Of course he has a... Of course he does. Okay, what would be a good one? Yeah, this one. Okay. Alright, yeah. Let's leave it at that. Keep it primed and ready. The neighbor? Yep, the boomer's screaming his head off again. I don't know why. I'm actually going to go around and talk to the neighbors at some point later today or tomorrow morning and talk about it and ask them, is he bothering them too? Because it's almost daily at this point. I hope to Christ he doesn't live with somebody, because that poor person, holy fuck, to have to deal with that every day. I hope he lives alone and he's just losing his mind, because it's not fun. It's not fun listening to a 60-year-old man scream like an infant. But enough of that. Yeah, okay. 2 Chiefs. Let's fucking go. Your other wisdom tooth has started to crumble. Oh shit. Your wisdom teeth have got a story of their own. How's everybody's week? It's been okay. It's been about standard, really. Nothing good, nothing bad. Nothing that has stopped me in my tracks for good yet. Good thing you can't hear it in the background. Oh, that would make me more mad. If you guys could hear it, that would actually really send me off. I'd be like, okay, streamer's off, I'm going to sort this out. Because it's fair enough I have to deal with it, I live here, but if you guys have to deal with it, that's not fair. Had this music in my head all day yesterday. Somebody should do a remix. Does this actually... Don't worry about the man screaming disturbing the stream. He won't. He's done it before and no one's ever called it out. This mic is very good at picking up particulars. About as good as this week could have been, except for the massive car sickness on Tuesday. Car sickness sucks. Let's hear him and mock him. Stream yourself confronting the boomer. I think that's against the law. I think that's against TOS and the law. It's not like USA where you can get away with that shit. In the Brit, I think I could get into a lot of trouble by doing that. In America, they've got a strange law where you can just do that shit and not get in trouble. Something about public information and stuff like that, but in the UK, there's a lot of public privacy laws, and if I just did that, I'd get in the shit. I could just chill up here. Oh wait, no I can't. That is not how the blueberries behave. Oh no, my nose itch. You want to go for walks outside, but the ground is covered in ice everywhere. Super hard to walk. You need, what are those shoes called? Cleeks? Shoes that have got metal shoes that have metal spikes in them so you can get more grip. Rock climbers use them. I don't know if they're called cleeks, maybe that's something else, but I know they exist. Oh, your mum has them? Hey, they do exist, great. I wasn't just fantasizing about would-be shoes. Well, that was a good attempt, but no dice. Hoping it'll melt soon enough? Oh, maybe. sometimes it doesn't melt. I remember one day it was super frosty and icy in the brick, and even though the sun was out, it didn't really help. It just made the ice shiny, and it was even harder to see. It's like, why the hell am I dealing with this? I love the bobbin. There's at least 10 layers of ice. They're melting one by one, and the new layers freeze on top occasionally. Oh my god. That sounds so annoying. Gotta wait for the ice to melt. Oh wait, I guess it won't. Weather be like. Oh, we'll have to deal with it. It's funny, the UK is only really prepared for it when it's super wet. We've got all the clothes to deal with super wet weather, but that's about it. Everything else we panic. It's snowing! Run! That was close. That would have been it. A consistent shift of snow, blizzard, storm, rain, sun, cold nights every day. It's been different these past few weeks. Global warming be like. Yeah, global warming's wrong. I mean, the Earth is warming up, but it's not the thing we need to be afraid of. But I don't want to talk about that because it's scary. Alright. I think I've got an idea of how to deal with the blueberry boys, but I'm gonna need to practice. This bit I've got down. Kind of. Quick. Yeah, boy. Ding, 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 ding. There are certainly multiple ways to handle this. I'm glad. Oh no! Oh. I'm glad there are. Because if there was just one way, that would annoy me. Because then I'd be like, what am I doing wrong, bruh? What am I doing wrong, bruh? What am I doing wrong, man? You're making me cry, man. This isn't good. Oh my god, this is looking amazing. Oh my god, I think I've done it! Yes! It didn't show up on screen, but I got the achieve. Look at his little face. Oh. Look him go. I do want to do this again, though. I like shmups. I actually did it. Wow, that was cool. Now there's only one Chief left. And it's a complete mystery to me. Oh god. There it is. Yeah, there should be achieve to be able to do that segment without getting hit, because it's absolutely possible. That's what I was trying to do, but I got lazy. But then again, the achievement list would be 21, and that's a weird number. Okay, one chief left. Fuck. I did get given a clue yesterday. A very vague clue, and the clue was, imagine that I don't know the controls of this game. And that was just cryptic enough for me to be okay to be given a hint. I don't want any more help. Imagine that I don't know the controls. I didn't at one point. No, that's not it. Imagine you don't know the controls. You can't play this right, Toast. The thrust animation is too unclear. You need a clearer animation to stand when you kick. Your emote isn't working. Imagine I don't know the controls. I don't see how that would help, but then again, that's why it's a cryptic clue. Has it got something to do with these doors? Like the doors that the fruit people come out of? I don't think so. That's a bit too on the nose. And even if so, if it's not... Nah, definitely not. Although I can't really say for sure. If you type something and then try to add an emote, the menu isn't working for some reason. Oh yeah. What the hell? What the hell, Twitch? What the fuck? Twitch being stupid again! What if... Twitch being twitchy. I have an idea. It's a stupid idea, but it's an idea nonetheless. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. You know what I was hoping for? I was hoping to sneak in the door. Maybe I could still achieve that. Hold on. Let me try something. I was hoping to sneak into the door when the fruit guy's trying to come out. That's probably not it. Nah. Well, at least we know what that looks like, though. Okay, I don't think I'm going to find it here, whatever it is. It's got to happen in-game, right? I can't imagine it's something here in the main menu. Like there's some kind of secret path that you can't see. Perhaps there's something you can... Probably not. Was Rymom using keyboard? She was. It's a good sound. find the weirdest gifts for your stream notives. Talking about just life. What the hell is happening in this one? I I had to watch it a few times to find out, but there is sense in there. Boom, 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 boom. Mm. Pep, did you discover this on your own? Is this something that can be achieved anywhere? No. That does help. Oh wait, was that no for the first question or second question? Cannot be achieved anywhere. It can't be achieved everywhere. So there's a place for it. Mm. You imagine a grunge metal remix of this song. Hi, babe. Okay, babe. Crunch metal. Crunky. Bow. Wait a second. Nope. Nope. I'm running through possibilities in my head, and the one that's in my head right now, which I don't think is the case now that I'm looking at it, but my head is saying there's going to be a door hidden in the stage that is not located on the minimap, but I don't think that's the case. The minimap shows every door that exists. That's not a that's not a secret that exists. There's not one that's in the stage that exists that isn't in the minimap, so that's out the window. That's out the Vindis. This is going to be a weird video. The first 10 minutes is me achieving one of the harder achieves to get. And the rest of this is just going to be me in silence. Going, Oomph! Why does Mario go oomph? Okay, we need a noise for when he gets knocked down on his bum bum. Oomph. Oh, good enough. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the hour mark before I ask for another hint. I am going to try and work this out on my own. Oh. No, I heard somewhere there's a soundbite of the Mario voice actor of going saying some swears. Mario Sunshine really creeps you out with the voice acting. Mario Sunshine is weird. It's a weird product. It's pretty though. Meow. I don't think it's got anything to do with the enemy doors. That's too on the nose. Or maybe it isn't. Am I really gonna have to... I don't want to have to, but I might have to. Am I gonna have to check every enemy door? Pretty sure I've done it on this one, but I need to check. It can't be. There's no flipping way. I am not subjecting myself to that. Checking every door. I'm not getting paid for this. Inexplicably eerie and unsettling to you. You can't explain the voice acting part of it. It also has a lot of enemies that I don't recognize from other games, and the puzzles feel cold and eerie and unpleasant. There's a lot of moments in that game where you're thrown into a situation and there's no music and just ambience, and it's just like, what is this? And there are moments too, because it's set up like a holiday home, so you expect to see people. And there are moments where it's like you're in a location, you see chairs and stuff everywhere, and it's like, where is everybody? It's weird. Apple juice. They didn't have... Well, they did have cranberry, but it went up in price. But the apple juice stayed the same. So I got the schmapple schmooze. It is weirdly creepy. It is. But there are moments in that game that are just very happy and joyous. And I guess that's the stuff that people remember. But it's still... You can't ignore it. But it's mostly stuff that early 3D platformers have in common. Yeah, a lot of early 3D platformers have got the same creepy vibe, but I think it can't be helped. It was a weird time. It was a weird time. Hold on, I wanna do something. Look at him go. Fun with scoops. That's fun. Yeah, this game has its moments. What am I saying? That's the majority of this game. The majority of this game has its moments. It's delicious. Oh, it's delicious. Oh. There's a very specific Finnish word used to use when trying to explain that cold, unpleasant, and creepy vibe thing, like an old 3D platform video games give you. I guess it's unintentionally eerie is the best way to describe it in English. Unintentionally eerie. Like my ex-wife. Boop, 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 boop. There isn't a way you can fall down the trapdoors, is there? I think it's impossible. It's only meant for ice cream. Yeah, no, there's no way. Actually, watched a video recently where this YouTuber you like spoke about liminal spaces in video games, and you could really relate to that. Liminal spaces. What was the general gist of the videos? Video game liminal minimals are great. You'd like to capture that in 3D game? X. Had a lot to do with the creepiness of old 3D games. She spoke about a specific company that used to make Flash games and their legacy, and the creepy but interesting game they made, and touched on the topic of liminal spaces in gaming in general. It's a cool idea. Not one I think I could replicate. I don't think I've got the brain for it. Maybe I do. Maybe I've got the potential to create an accidentally eerie game. Rai seems to have no trouble. Starting to run out of ideas. Oh, excuse me. You don't really have a good grasp of liminal space concept, but your feelings of being creeped out by, say, Sonic Adventure 2 or Spyro sometimes as a kid definitely overlap with that. You say as a kid, you still get creeped out by it, but I know what you mean. Oh my god. Okay, I was trying to think of a good example of old... I don't know if this is a good example or not, because the game is meant to be creepy, but it's an example I'm going to share anyway. There's a game called Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, and I own it for the Dreamcast, and I used to play it a lot. And that game, there were moments in that game with the atmosphere that fucking made me scared. Not worried, not like in a horror game where it's like, ooh, is there something around the corner? Like, when I would stop playing it, I would be afraid to turn off the lights. It was that kind of scary. The kind of scary that's left an impression on me. I would like to go back, but I feel like if I did, it would uncover some old scars. There was a oh god, I actually need to share this, hold on. Game. Ah! It's okay. Okay, I need to share this. You missed the game name, you want to look it up. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Hold on, there's a soundtrack that is nostalgically scary to me. Like, whenever I hear it or hear games that have a similar OST to this, it always sends shivers up my spine. Soul Reaver OST. I need to find a particular one. Is it just Underworld? Let me check. Nope, not that one. Is it this one? What about this one? This is the one! Oh my god. Oh my god, this is the one. Yeah, this used to scare the shit out of me. Walking around with all these fucking creepy creatures running around listening to this. Where's the part that really... Okay, it's a slow start, but the build up to the melody. I don't know what it is. It probably sounds nothing. Like, it probably sounds like an absolute nothing to people who hearing that for the first time, but to me that's fucking nightmare fuel. The whole game is that. I should play Soul Reaver someday. And Soul Reaver 2, I guess. I've never played Soul Reaver 2, I had no intention to. Even Soul Reaver 1 leaves a cliffhanger, so it's like, there's definitely a sequel. But the thing is, when the sequel came out, I didn't want to buy it. I never did. I had no intention. I was kind of happy with the adventure I had. I didn't want it to continue. Kind of wished it just ended. And from what I hear, the sequel also has another sequel called Defiance. which also leaves on the cliffhanger that never got resolved. So there's like a fourth game that was supposed to be made but never got made, and you know what? I'm quite happy not going there. Don't really want to know. Soul Reaver. What? I didn't mean to... What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. Well, I've got 8 more minutes until ask for another hint. Hintus. It can't be achieved anywhere. And imagine you don't know how to use the controls. Or what could that mean, though? Would that be a misinterpreted... Maybe a misinterpretation of a game's feature? Or perhaps... an interaction with a specific feature granting an undesired effect. But there's not really that much to interact with. This game's pretty clean cut. Had an idea of the lock and key, but doesn't really lead to anything. Also, that wouldn't register not knowing what the controls are. If you can get that bolt to the key lock, then you know what you're doing. It doesn't really register. You know, initially I was thinking perhaps it's something in the background that kind of looks like something you could interact with. But the majority of props in this game don't really look like something that you could interact with. There is a few things. There was a few things like at the beginning world, the jukeboxes kind of looked like fake doors. And there are places here where the pipes are arched in such a way that could kind of look like perhaps it's a door. The background props, I like them too. They're good. So I look at stuff like this and I'm like, am I doing this wrong? Am I interpreting something right and then... Here's my worry. My worry is I'm interpreting something correctly, but then I shoot the mark wrong. Rye's very good at art. He's very good at fart. Nah, that's a lie. This is very nice. That's me just fibbing. Although he does toot. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's here. Although it could be. All I've got to go on is intuition. You love the pineapples. Everything in this game is really fun. Except for 2 of the stages. I really hated those. Ugh. 5-1 and 5-2. Jesus Christ. If I play you guys again, it'll be too soon. Something here, perhaps? Do we need another hint, or would you like to continue searching yourself? I would like another hint. Definitely. I'm running out of soul to search. I feel like I'm grasping for straws. Found a secret within the first 30 seconds of gameplay. So it's in 1-1? I thought I cleared everything out in here. What? Whoops. How the hell? I feel like I'm losing my mind here. I feel like I'm looking for nothing. It definitely exists. Right? This isn't just some giant prank. Okay, it definitely does exist. Good. first 30 seconds, so it can't be much. How the hell? I'm gonna feel like a right fool when I find it. It's gonna be one of those oh of course moments. Shit. Wait a second. No, that... My brain... Okay, my brain just said something that I have to ignore. You could theoretically clear the stage in 30 seconds, right? But... No. I mean, yeah, but... Yeah, but no, but... Do you think you can beat a fate without knowing the controls? I don't know. She managed to find a secret within the first 30 seconds. I'm gonna shit brown bricks, I swear. Give me the bloody keyboard. This is ridiculous. I feel like a fool. Go ahead, just keep flailing your arms. You'll find it. Yes. Fuck! I'm gonna... You hope he hides obscure secrets in all of his games. As long as he doesn't put an achievement wall behind it. There's only one thing left to get, and I don't know what it is. I've 100%ed Rayman Redemption. I've got to 100% this. It's the rules. How the hell does not knowing the controls help? This is some Alice in Wonderland shit. You don't even 100%. You didn't even 100% redemption. You gave up on True Boss Rush and the achievement to beat Dark Legacy without damage. It took me 4 streams to beat True Boss Rush. Pressing every key. I got more. You got more hints if I want them? Okay, yeah. Sure. Fire away. Fire away. I need something. You have to kick. Sorry, you can make him dance. You have one final hint after this, but you're not going to say it. That's fair. If I can't find this thing within the half-an-hour mark, after all these hints, then I should probably just... I would have never found that. I would have never ever have found that. It never ever occurred to me to kick the end of a stage. Welcome to the cheat room. Cheat room? There are cheat codes? Yeah. There are cheat codes. Oh, that's a lot of Oh, no. That's a lot of keys. Fuck. I was hoping we could, mash some cheats out, but... You don't know the code. Rive gave you one to test. that they work, but you forgot what it was. Well, we've got time. You know what? I'm 100% down to spend the rest of the stream taking a look at this and figuring shit out. So what are they? Hold on. We got ice cream, blueberry, star, popsicle, strawberry, heart, raspberry, key, grape, ice cream cone, and back to ice cream ball. She found this right away. Oh my god. A mother's intuition. And when I heard she found a secret, you investigated the first level and immediately found this. Fucking boy. Okay, shit. That's right. I don't... Wait, yes I do. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. I bought it for such an occasion. Yeah, I ran out of paper to write notes on. But I bought bought myself a new pad for just such an occasion. It's fresh, hasn't been touched. Okay, let's get thinking. That's an empty pen. What about this one? That's almost empty. Let's use the rest of this one. Yeah, still works. Rock and roll. Okay, so we got ball, blue. I'm going to shorthand these. So we got O, B, star. I'll just put X. Popsicle, P. S for strobe. H for heart. R for raspberry. K for key. G for grape. And I'll put C for cone. Alright, so our lexicon is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different symbols we can use. I wonder... Here's a thought. I wonder if... Nah, that's stupid. There's no vowels. Yeah, never mind. Congrats on finding the room. You were AFK for a moment. I didn't find it. I mean, I did, but I don't deserve... I didn't deserve it. We're going to spend the rest of the stream trying to come up with a cheat code. I've got the lexicon right in front of me. Let me see. I have an idea. What if... There weren't really any hints in the game. You were supposed to be a secret you can find without someone telling you. Definitely not. Oh, can't find, yeah. Without someone telling you. Oh, it worked. I couldn't find it. When I discovered it, I did say out loud, like, that is... It's something I... It's something I would have never found on my own. Cheat codes, though. Can't be that many. Damn it! We could be here forever. We could be here forever. There are 10 different symbols. I know what we can do. Why should we rack our brains when we can get an algorithm to do it? Give me one moment. Okay, crack. Crack. Fuck. Greco Kingu. Kinky Cuckoo. Kinky Coco. Ha 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 ha. Okay, this is not what I'm after. Decoder? I guess? Decode. No idea. Okay, so... No idea what I'm doing here. Just playing around. Maybe. Maybe? What the hell does that mean? I think I need to find a different encoder. It told me this is the answer. Whatever that means. 8HTJ. Thank you. There's nothing I can do with that. That's fucking bullshit. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Let's try something else. Wait. That's not what I'm not after a decoder. Sequence scrambler. Yes, this is better. Yes. DNA? No. 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 Word sequence shuffle. 8HTJ is the answer to all our questions. It's the key to solving FNAF. Alright. Alright. Get ready. Import from file. The hell are you talking about? Just do what I asked, please. OBXPSHRKGC. Oh, wait a second. I know what we can do. Roulette wheel. This is a... Yeah, random picker. Here we go. Edit wheel. Yeah, why should I try to come up with some kind of decoder sequencer while I can just leave it to chance? O B X P. Can I add more? Yes, I can. S H R or K G C. Update wheel. Now spin! That's gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. Alright then. The first one is P. P. Hold on, I need to... Why is P so heavy? Update wheel. S. What's S? Okay, S is after P. You got it, boss. Again. Oh, that's good. We can leave that one. What's next? B. Blueberry. Spin. G. And nothing. Yeah, I'm not going to do this anymore. This is stupid. This is stupid. That took way too long. How about I tell you one, because you worked so hard, a special reward. That would be lovely. That would be delicious. That would be supreme. How are people... Here's a legit question. These codes aren't meant to be known to the public at all, right? They're meant to just be discovered. Not the lame code you gave you. Was that just give me shoes? How many codes are there, do you think? The whole point of the cheap room is all secret. Blueberry, 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 mini Gary, blueberry. Blueberry mode activated. I wonder what do. Oh my god! Now hold on. Go to Tutelary Terror for the best results. Let's go! Tutti Frutti Terror. Tutelary Terror is a different thing. Don't look that up. Wait. I think I went past it. Yep. This is hell. This is stupid. Oh my god. You didn't realize they all have different behaviors. Just a blueberry skin. You noticed a glitch with the pineapple blueberry? Hold on, I need to isolate that. I want to... Yo. Now that is exploitive. Interesting. Wait a minute. They're stuck like that now. They're dancing. This is strange. Imagine walking into a dark room seeing this. It'd make you want to see Jesus, I think. Wow. Hey, here's a thought. Nah, I didn't think so. But there's a couple more things we can take a look at. This shitting! Yes, I'm so glad this works. Oh god, that's disgusting. Okay. Slimmest of slim chance? Yeah, I didn't think so. Could you imagine if the burger was a gigantic blueberry? Or better yet, just a normal sized blueberry that behaved like the burger. Now that would be weird. I want to see the stretched out blueberries again. It's so stupid. You're on the bus? You've been busy as fuck today? Take a rest on the booze. Look at these blueberries, they're weird looking. Oh god. It's the biggest side of silly. Is there anything else we can mess with? I don't think there are any other special behavior fruits we can mess with. I don't think so. I think those are all the special behavior fruits. Have to see another code. You have to go try if you haven't uninstalled the game already. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. We're back. That's all you'll get from me for now. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair eclairs, Daddy-O. If we could discover another one today, that's pretty tops. Try a straight line of one icon. 5 stars, 5 scoops. Let's try it. Okay, that didn't work. Blueberries. I doubt it, but it's worth a shot. Nope. Stars. Nope. It's worth it. This is worth it because we can tell the community that it doesn't work. If none of them work, it'll save time. Nope. Nope. Oh, whoops. There's a fun tidbit on why you had an icon-based cheat system instead of words. Hungry for words. That's a reference no one's gonna get, but please tell if you don't mind. If you don't mind sharing the... Oh no, that's wrong. I was gonna say something else. When Redemption was released, someone found out all the strings from the cheat in 5 seconds. He wanted to make it a little bit harder to cheat the cheats. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, symbols is definitely harder to crack than words. Okay, it's not raspberries. Raspberries. You know, we're going to be here a while. Not that I don't mind listening to all day, but let's put on some, like, music or something. I'm going to mute StokeApe for a bit. Let's find some fucking tunes.
Welcome back, guys. This is more Hollow Knight.
Hello, Neb. I didn't know you were here. Oh, God. Where is that one we were listening to before that was really fripping cool? Ah, there it is. Found it! Okay, let's get back to it. The combined with the slow speed of the character pretty much eliminates brute forcing too. Yeah, definitely. I'd say you've solved it. All keys is not it. Well, there's 2 more to go after this. It's the Gary Grapes and the Cone. Yo, listening to music makes that so much easier. That was like no effort at all. I could just lose myself in the tunes whilst I grind for clues. Well, that's about it. The Broom's Revengers, kids. Why? God, I love the instruments used in this. If I make a 3D platformer, I want it to have the same instruments, or at least instrument samples used from Rayman 1. That is fucking... as clear as day. That's not something I need to think about. You think the first saga where this player starts with a broom prop in the background and the song has a bit of an eerie vibe, otherwise you can't explain. The first stage, I did think. Well, the blueberry one was as simple and abstract as all blueberries, then grape. So, maybe there's a different vein to it. Let's think with the symbols. What could the popsicles be for? Because I'm going to guess that the... Hold on, I'm going to write down that blueberry one. In my codex! B... 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 G... B... Nice. I'm going to guess that there is sense behind the codes using images. Because before... Like Rai said, people were able to work out the strings based on words. So maybe the same logic applies here. The strings of code apply to image logic as opposed to word logic. Because the blueberry one made sense. If you look at the image, that is. And I'm going to assume there's a code themed around each symbol. Perhaps. I think it's a safe bet to assume there might be 10. What other symbols do we have? Strawberry, hearts. There's definitely an invincibility cheat then. Keys. I wouldn't know what that could be. Ice cream cone. You're not convinced there's image logic, but you assume the codes aren't entirely unrelated to what the code is. What the cheat they unlock is, rather. Yeah. I was just thinking aloud. I'm not saying for definite, for sure. Nope. I have an idea. Wait, I think we already tried this idea, but I'm going to try anyway. There's too many variables. You're getting overwhelmed. Try not to think too hard. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going for ideas. I'm not going to try... there's no education behind these guesses. I'm just going for what would look cool as a codex string. Mum said she tried them? Did she have any luck? No, not that one. No, she would try. Cone, blueberry, heart, blueberry, cone. And it didn't work. Let me guess something. Holy fuck, this is not music I want to listen to whilst doing this. Holy shit. Let me try... Oh, whoops. Let me try and put all the fruits standing... So it looks like they're being chased by an ice cream. And nothing. Note down the cheats, then get a first submission on cheat on game facts. I'd love to do that. Well, we have one that was given to us, the blueberry one. Bah. There's no scoop kick cheat submitted. Not yet. Your favorite song. It's a good one. It's a good one. This makes no sense at all, but gotta try. Yeah. Eyes are getting sleepy. They're getting dragged down. Don't mind the shuffling, I'm just trying to get comfortable. We're going to be here a while doing this. Description of the game says you control Miss Cream and her friends. Does that mean that canonically Rytoast is friend slash acquaintance of Miss Cream? If so, where did they meet? No. That's my response. You live in the same universe as Hitler, so canonically, does that mean you're friends with Hitler? Game facts. You could be friends with him if you wanted to be. No. Fucking Christ, we're not going into this again. Okay. Let me try and find something again. Number generator. Minimum 10. Maximum 10. Oh, I wanted the length. Ten digits. Okay. This is how I'm going to do it. 10 symbols, 10 numbers, random number generator that gives me 10 numbers. Each one is associated with a number. And I will just keep going until someday something cool happens. Alright! Yo, this is inspirational music. This means we're onto something. I gotta move chat over here though. Yeah, there you are. Good. Put my codex right here, dear. Okay, the first one says X 3 5 5 is strawberry. 8 is key. Ice cream ball. 6 is H? What's H again? Ah, heart. Nope, not that one. Reroll. Oh, whoops. That was meant to be heart. Not that one either. Random numbers. It's just as this is just as effective as just guessing numbers on our own. Guessing codes on our own, I mean. The random number generator will find one eventually. But will it be during today's stream? Who knows? Save some brain power, I guess? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Also, if we manage to get one doing this method, we can't say it was a waste. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Have you tried Scoop Lollipop, Scoop Lollipop? Let's try it. Tried it. Still though, it helps. It helps us to cross off the ones that aren't it. Worth a shot. It's all worth a shot. When we have no idea of what it could be, it's all worth a shot. There are no bad ideas. You have no idea what it could be. is that? Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Felt like using ice cream frozen treats for some idea. Enemy freezing cheats or something. It could have worked. You could be onto something. Maybe the orientation's wrong. Let's try this. Let's try your idea, but let me try and... go a little step further. Nope. I bet if I go grab a drink, you'll discover cheats. Maybe. Maybe. This music makes this very ominous. Nope. Probably thinking way too hard. Or not thinking at all. You know what'd be funny? If... what would be funny is, for the rest of time, these are the only streams I do. It's just hunt down codes for Scoop Kick. I feel like you're thinking nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all. Nothing at all. At least the codes are easy to get in. Even though it's slower, because, you know, you can't just flick a switch. It's still pretty quick. Think like toast? Think like toast. Okay. There. Thinking like toast didn't work. Ladies and gentlemen, for your amusement, this dog I found. Yeah. Let me move the microphone a bit. Whew. Did I put this one in? No. Nah. You have drink. And we have no code yet. Whoops. I have been putting in the codes wrong. Not that it makes any difference. But it makes a difference to me. To me. What is that? This really made Mad Wild, what the fuck? Oh, that's, yeah. I know that, yeah. That's, I think that's like 4 years old now, that meme. Pretty sure we made a joke about that every time we start a Pokemon playthrough too. Explains the butt ferret. Butt ferret. You need a source for that info because the Pokédex explicitly talks about Duramaka droppings. That is true. Oh, yeah, that is true. Oh, whoops. There's poo-poo law. There is a Reddit page. And as we all know, Reddit is the be-all, end-all of information. Though to be fair, expecting any semblance of consistency is too much to ask of Game Freak. That's right. There's literally someone on Twitter replying who brings up... Oh my god. Literally! How long do you think it's going to take before people start to use that word correctly? Or at least, you know, people just stop using it. Because there's going to be a point. People will stop using dialect. Literally being literal in your use of literally right now. Can't always claim like the language skills to use the word properly. Just... It's not so much that people use the word, it's... I'm afraid of the word losing the meaning. Because if we keep using it for the context that it doesn't exist in, then the word becomes useless. And I don't like that. Nope. You know, I probably should have... Actually, no, what would be the point of that? I was about to say I probably should have written down the codes that it wasn't, but what would be the point? Not to mention I would use up my notebook by then. Just be filled with numbers. And some alien would discover it and think, what the fuck? Dip, 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 dipping dots. Oops. Oh. You accidentally find the lost city of Atlantis by writing down some random numbers. That's how witches do it. God, that was a fun week. Just bringing up witches wherever I went. Very fun. No one ever got an answer to that either. Everybody was always asking me what the fuck is with this witch obsession. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was funny that a cackling green witch is the new thing. It worked for a time too. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. My ass hurts. Help. Send a doctor. Magic can't fix this. Man. Listening to this music is really nice and all, but it makes me sad because I really wanted to finish Rayman 3 HD and get the 100% ending. But the game has a gigantic flaw where if you leave a chapter and revisit one, you can't progress the game. And holy shit, what a horrible thing. You have to start all over again, and I wasn't ready for that. That was such a kick in the knee. But I will go back. Eventually, I will go back and get the 100% secret on Rayman 3, but I'll play the PS2 version. Because I didn't know that apparently the PlayStation 2 version has a bunch of things that are exclusive to it that the other versions simply don't have. Thanks to some hardcore fans in the chat during the playthrough. So yeah, the definitive way to play Rayman 3 is the PS2 version. With the butt crack. Who knew? Never really gotten the whole witch thing, so that's prevalent in artist circles. I think witches are funny. All you want is a cuddle. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. All I want is a cuddle, please. Somebody. My son, he doesn't visit. I mean, he's very busy. He's an important man, but he doesn't visit anymore. I miss human contact. You can't miss what you never had. I'm more of a mermaid and fairy type. Dude, fairy type. I think the problem with witches in my epic gamer opinion, hashtag no dip, don't at. I think witches have been done dirty. Nobody really takes them seriously anymore. They're kind of boring. They should make some really fucking scary witches again. Just imagine this ugly green-skinned witch. She's stirring a pot and she's just chanting evil witchy spells. And then breaks down crying how she just wants some human contact. That's fucking... I know that's what we just joked about, but reading it out loud makes me sad. Scary witches? That'd be cool. It would be. An actual scary witch. But it's like vampires, they've been done to death. Can't really take them seriously anymore. If you can scary up vampires again, holy shit. I'm down. I'm down to brown. Hocus Pocus 2. Was there a sequel? I didn't know. Oh, it's happening, right. Oh, that's a shame. There's something else they've ruined. It'll be bad. I remember reading a fairy tale book whilst I was in university. Because, you know, if you're in university, you get privy access to the library, and I think that's pretty dope. So you can just grab a bunch of shit and start reading. Really cool, nice perk. But I remember picking up a fairy tale book from there, and it had fairies in it, and it talked about the standard fairies that everybody knows. You know, the ones that hang out near creeks and lakes and they're magical and all that. But then it talked about the darker fairies, the fairies that are malicious, and the kind of things they would do to people if they caught them. And it was really neat. It was like, that's cool. So there are good fairies and bad ones. Would be nice to... it would be a nice perk if you didn't have to spend every evening reading school material. Yeah. True. I'd never go back. I don't want to go back to education. The only reason I would go back to education is if something cool happened. Say, like, I got a job and they were like, hey, we got a promotion and we want you, but you need a master's degree and blah blah. Then I'd go. Then I'd go back to school, but not for myself. I've learnt enough. I've got enough qualifications. I am good. That chapter is over. No more school. Finished. Changelings? I don't know what that is. Always make sure you burn shed hair and fingernails if they can use them to control you. Oh my shitting Christ. I don't have anything to burn. You really want to go back to school? You need, bleh. You really wouldn't want to go back to school. You'd need a very good reason. Well, that's what I described would be my reason. If there was some career... If there was something career-worthy. But... I wouldn't go back to school for myself. Heck no. You really enjoyed learning that about local mythology and the pagan beliefs over the past couple of years. There's so much unique stuff. I wish we had more information available, but alas. Yeah, because apparently education is behind a paywall. It's weird. Education should be free. But we don't want the Serps to gain literacy and realize that they're living in a shitty world, so we put it behind a paywall to discourage them from finding out the horrible truth. Changelings are what happens to Fae stealing human children and replace them with faulty Fae children. I didn't know that's what they were called, but yeah, I did. That's in one of the pages that did describe a creature like that. I don't remember it very well. It was a while back. I simply brought it up as an anecdote to the topic. I'm afraid I don't know that much. Whistling. There's a general lack of information on this stuff since written information doesn't exist and oral traditions were snuffed out. Speaking of fairies, usually changelings grow up normally but often display some oddities as they get older. So, like Mark Zuckerberg? I think the music's over. Yeah, the music finished. Okay, let's get a new playlist going. Let's get a new playlist going. The Rayman's finished. What's a good soundtrack? What's a good soundtrack? Let me check. Don't want to think about this too hard. Jenny. Kind of want the entire thing. That'd be nice. You get what you're given. Yeah, here we go. Here we go! Ha! You freaking... Oh, Cockerbird is just straight up lizard. Neathard. You love looking at... Tad loud. Okay. You love looking at pictures of Kisley Mary Barker fairy pottery books as a child. What the hell? This is news to me. You think they Dave to find you as an artist in a way. You're really glad your mom found you a collection of all of her fairy paintings in one form. Bruh. That's a good snag. Solstices are very important times for the I'm getting too much information at once. Too much information at once for me trying to solve the Romani code. Next game should be about fairies. It's not. I've got a hunch on what it is. I've got a hunch on what his next game is, but I can't be sure yet. I need to collect more information. He needs to slip like he did last time. And he will. He gets so excited about these projects he can't help but talk about them. And when he does... with a Raito special character, but with wings. You want to make a game about fairies? Fairy. It's definitely a market that's not been tapped into. Why does this music remind you of Harry Potter? It shouldn't. It definitely shouldn't. Yay. Nothing. Yo, these are all fucking... depressing as shit. Skip it. Yeah, boss music, sure. You should start to play... You should just play Kirby Cafe music. It's always the superior option. Smoog. No. No, I don't want to. God, they should make another Knights game, holy fuck. Or port the 2-1s onto modern systems, come on. You lied before. Oh, that's against toss. Actually, your favorite fantasy creatures to draw are the Haldia. But you can't really translate that into English in any way that contains the same meaning. What on earth are what on earth are what are those? Haldia. A spirit, gnome, or elf-like creature in Finnish mythology that guards, helps, or protects something or somebody. Okay. Elf or spirit. I like them. It's not often you get to hear about spirits or any fuck spirits, just any creature in mythology that's helpful. Always has to be a fucking SCP. I got a new idea for a monster. It's big and scary and it goes it's like Haldia can do bad things, but they're essentially guardians of something. So they're not really evil or anything like that. Yeah, they're just guarding. They're looking after stuffs. They're a neutral party. Neutral. Oh god, we've been doing this for a long ass time. It's worth it though. If I stop now, I might change the course of history and we'll never find out a code. I'd like to find Finnish folklorists or someone to team up with to write and illustrate a book on your mythology. I bet it's more likely than you think. Problem is, a lot of people who are in the market for what you want aren't really the kind of people to let themselves be known. which sucks. It was somebody told me something a while back. If you ever have a thought of, man, where are all these types of people that I'm after? Well, they're probably doing exactly what you're doing. Because if you have that mindset, then you are the people that you're looking for. And you just gotta look at what you're doing, and that's how you find them. It sucks though, because if what you're doing is focusing on your craft, then that's what they're doing. You'll start periodically posting public callouts on LinkedIn and Twitter. I guess it's worth a shot. Reaching out to people, even though it's easier than it's ever been, it's super hard. Getting people to give a shit is the hardest thing. Let's skip this. It's the boss music again. I would love to play Journey of Dreams again. It just doesn't run that well on emulator, unfortunately. I have the disc. I guess I could play it from the Wii, but I don't really have to set up an entire console to stream one thing. I'd like it if Sega would just release the Knights games on modern system. That would be lovely. Not gonna happen though. After refreshing your knowledge on the Haldia, turns out most Finnish mythological beings are all Haldia, including gods. That's pretty cool. Didn't remember that. That's actually pretty interesting. Every one of them are. Yeah, that's dark. Dude, that's like, that's interesting. You could do a lot with that. You need to draw some stuff about to share your interest. Yes! Yes, you do! I like that idea, though, that they are all halt there. That's a really interesting idea. That leaves a lot of room for cool ideas. God. The boss that goes along with this music is a pain in the ass. It's really difficult to fight. It's so out of place too. Well, no, it's not out of place. The design philosophy around this boss fight is fine. It makes sense for the Knight's universe. It's just such a pain in the ass to fight. Even if you know what you're doing, you can make an easy mistake. It sucks too, because the rest of the game has boss fights that are relatively easy or just straightforward. It's very weird. It's like the balancing's all over the place when it comes to the boss fights. Yeah, Rai better give me some kind of reward for doing this. I've spent a lot of time trying to work this out. Nah, that's... I say that, but I'm not expecting anything. But to hell am I doing this again? This is a one-off. After today, I'm not streaming this game again. Yeah, this song slaps. It's Knight's Journey of Dreams, Wandering Wilderness, the Bomb Panic mission. Never listened to Knight's music before. Yeah, Knight is amazing. I love it. I love it! Mm. You hyped yourself up too much. You need to share your one story you've dabbled with for 10 years. It's not a secret or anything. You've been You've just never worked on its much beyond the basic premise. Go ahead. I'll give you my honest critique. As one should. It's about a small haltier who finds a blind old giant haltier, and they become friends, and the small haltier goes on a mission to retrieve something for him. Alright, cool. Does her name's Canova. The giant doesn't have a name yet. I see. When you say they team up, do they quest together, or is the small one going solo? I know the big one's blind, but still. What am I doing? There. It's very basic, but you'd love to work on this more in some form. It sounds like a good idea. It's a good premise to start with. Wonder what kind of journey... Where would the journey take? And what needs to be retrieved? For the past, like, decade, you've worked on and off on a certain story, which you've written a 60,000 word novel for. But it never seems to be quite what it was. Always keep going back and modifying bits. Keep on working. Also, your creation will never be what you imagined it to be. It'll never ever be how you imagined it. Part of putting something out is compromising that. Because if you stay on the whole, oh, this isn't how I imagine it, then it'll never come out. The public will never see it. Canova. I don't know why that name's tripping me up so much. Goes solo. You have ideas for some side characters though. The blind giant is too old to do anything. The thing that Canova needs to get for him is most likely either medicine or some kind of token with emotional significance before she effing friggin' dies. Holy shit. Setting would be inspired by ancient Finnish forests and nature, lakes and villages and stuff. Vaguely historical fantasy Finland. Neat. Rewrite version 4 is that number of words and not finished being modified since it took chunks out of it to rewrite them. Have you thought about publishing your work on like a website? Like, I don't know, some kind of, I don't know if these exist, I don't write, but is there like a fan site for writers that you could publish your draft to and see what the public think? You might not always agree with what they say, but every now and then there will be somebody that will give you a real critique that's actually valuable and something you can build from. getting a fresh pair of eyes on something you've done is very valuable. You've envisioned the story as a comic, but I'm not sure I have the chops to create one. If I develop a core plot and characters more, you'd like to maybe draft it? Your writing priority is your mystery game at the moment. Yes. Baby steps. Do things one at a time. Don't take on more than you can. Whoops. Curses. You've always felt one of the biggest problems for story is having 7 main characters. Why 7? But reducing the amount then doesn't make the story feel rich. So it's a paradoxical loop. 7 characters sounds a bit too much to me. Main characters, I mean. Can't you, like, I don't know, take 4 of them and 4... Could you take 4 or 3 of the main and give them, like, a side quest that ultimately combinates into the finale somehow, but not give them as much time? I don't know. If there's a story that wants me to keep track of 7 characters at once, that's a bit overwhelming. Also, how do you keep track of 7 characters, give them all the same amount of love and respect in a main arc, but not make any of them feel like some kind of side character? How can you have 7... How can you have 7 main characters? That sounds almost impossible. Can you think of any... Can anybody think of any examples of a story that has 7 main characters? And I mean main. I mean actual main characters that the story relies on them existing for it to happen. And I'm not talking like Lord of the Rings, where the Fellowship happened, you know, and it's like, oh, they split off. It's like, no, there are 2 main characters in Lord of the Rings, Sam and Frodo. The rest are side characters. Octopath Traveler, never played it. Looks fucking ugly. And I don't know how you can fuck up pixel art, but it looks fucking ugly. You should finish your reference sheets for Canova. You've had the sketch line around for months, but there's other stuff to take priority now. She hasn't changed too much ever, but you've nailed down her outfits and equipment finally. You try to think of stories with your main characters. I don't know how much advice I can give. My writing style for anything is not really that complicated. But, if you must know, the kind of story that Nova Power is going to have is very much like a roller coaster. Nova is the main character, but she has very little impact on what actually happens. That's the best way I can put it without putting spoilers. And that kind of story structure works for me because I don't want it to be complicated. I don't want loose ends. I don't want there to be a 40-minute theory about what could happen. It's very clean-cut, straightforward. And if there is anything left over, it should be pretty obvious why it's left over. So the way you think of it is that out of the 7, there's 1 primary main, the other 6, which also mains, are more secondary. I just don't get how you can manage that. That sounds like such a chore. Is that something you can really do in a novel? Can the reader really process that? That's a real question. I have no idea. I don't really read books. I read books for knowledge, I don't read them for entertainment. You don't have a writing style, may not be very confident in your writing. Discworld Gods books have many main characters. Some of them anyway. Yingo, I think it's had 7 or 8 mains, though 1 centric, who's the main character of the Gods books. I see, and that worked. I haven't read it myself. It worked? Okay, so it can be done. It just sounds like a lot of work. I have hard enough time keeping track of 1 character and making sure she doesn't fall out of line of what she would do. Like, I don't want to make her do something that I would do, and then all of a sudden everything falls apart and it's like, shit. That book has a lot of complex plots about warfares, and it had main characters split into small groups, each doing their own thing, contributing to the larger narrative, and everything wrapped up near the end. But yeah, you wouldn't know how to write that. Now you get why I always in a state of rewriting, trying to make sure all the characters get some kind of spotlight. Fuck. It's kind of too late now, but I guess all I could say is good luck, because I don't know how to help. My advice would have been, don't start with a magnum opus, but it's too late. You're on your 4th revision. So yeah, good luck. Yeah, I hope you figure it out too, man. It sounds like a nightmare, but it probably seems simpler to you than it would to me. You've had plenty of time to practice, rewrite, review, and you've been in the head of these characters for a long time. Somebody like me, this is like looking at the deep end, and I don't know. I have no idea. I couldn't even guess. There's a bits and pieces that I think are fine to leave as they are, so you're not exactly rewriting the entire thing from scratch. You only go for the rewrite certain bits and pieces. You've reduced the scope of your projects. You want your mystery game to be a relatively small, and when you get around to it, you want to make a short 10-page comic book, then move on to bigger personal projects. Starting small is always the best thing. There's nothing wrong with having big ideas. Keep them. They're yours. They're yours. They're free. You made them. But it's the time. It's the time and energy that you gotta put into it. You have two unfinished RPG Maker projects too. Yes, I know about one of them. You want to be able to finish projects? Me too! I have had... Still have, I don't know what the past tense, I don't know what the correct tense is to use, but I have a bunch of video game projects that I started and never finished. Simply because of scope, size, not having a complete idea, starting too soon, being too ambitious, being too, what's the word when, compulsive, being too compulsive. Lots of reasons. Nova Power is the first time in a long time that I've put a lot of time and effort into, and I think it will finish. I hope. I want to put something into the world eventually. That's how I feel. Like, if Nova Power doesn't come out the way I want to, that's fine. But as long as I put something out there, and I could always just work on the sequel, then I could make that more how I wanted it to be. And yes, there is going to be sequels. Like, that's not going to be a secret. I'm going to make more. There's going to be... Nova Power is going to have a sequel. But I'm not thinking about that yet. There's no need to. Not even close. Not even close. You're quite fond of... Oh my god, the text. You're quite fond of the character of Myra Shea. Myra Shea. You relegated some plot stuff you had planned for some mystery game to sequels over outright. Outright. I like the word outright. It's very conclusive. Outright. So you like to get back into the second RPG Maker project. I do go back and stuff occasionally, but you're a bit burnt out. Shame though, because the project's like 90% done. Just don't forget about it. Don't make it something that you have like a year-long break from. Even if you don't do anything, even if you just sit there and stare at it, even if you just spend like an hour on your computer just staring at it, that's still something. Like, never leave it alone. Always have it on the cooking pot. What's it say? What's the saying? Always don't take it off the boiler. What's the saying? I don't know what it is I'm trying to say, but don't just ignore it. Always come back. Always think about it. Because if you lose that idea, it's gone. An idea is never the same as when you find it. You gotta grab it and nurture it. Otherwise it escapes. And whatever it was gonna be, will never become. Oh my god, it's almost time to... It is time to finish. This was fun. Too bad you didn't find any cheats. You gotta go get some hot dog. Alright, see you, Pep. Thanks for stopping by for this waste of time. Okay, here's the last one. And it's nothing. Hooray. Well, we spent an hour and a half, give or take, trying to find cheats. Didn't happen. Oh well. Okay, what was I supposed to say? Yes, next week. Okay, next week is the start of Monkey Month, but the first day back is still February. So we're going to do a doodle stream to wrap up the month. But Tuesday will be the first day of Monkey Month, and I've got something planned. But Wednesday, I got a special stream. It's another collab stream. Yes. And we're going to be playing something scary, but still Monkey Month related. But it's scary. So look forward to that. Next week is the start of something new. So, yeah, have a good weekend. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you Monday. Bye.